tomorrow I make better mistakes. I'm overworked and underpaid. But
2K Sports presents the NBA. Monday Night Basketball is coming right up. Here we go. We've got the visiting team and the home team. Alongside Greg Anthony and Stan Van Gundy, I'm Kevin Harlan. Allie LaForce will be our reporter tonight on the sideline.
Hey, dunks aren't always for the big fella.
A serious power move from the point.
Well, in this league, you can see powerful plays from anyone and anywhere. Your position no longer dictates your scoring options.
Over to the wing. Just 4 to shoot. And it's Harrell missing. We know these two teams rack up the assists. Greg, they pride themselves on playing unselfish basketball.
Yeah, both sides preach player and ball movement, getting everyone involved. It makes both teams that much more difficult to defend.
And so Mitch Johnson decides to call timeout. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. And they call the 8-second violation. Too much time getting it up court. Here's Mitchell Long. A floater. Rebound by Mitchell. About a minute played so far here in the first. To the paint. Pass to Kavanaugh. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. Here's Mitchell Long. Here's Gr.A. That 3 off the mark. And he comes up with the deuce.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Once he gets in deep on the defense, there is no way he's missing a layup like that. Yeah, they might want to think about a high percentage look the next time down the floor.
A 3 ball. Gr.A. grabs the miss. And they're on the break. Harrell with it. Now defended by Mitchell. And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball.
It will be a re-jump.
Here's Hale. That one misses.
Well, you couldn't ask for a better look. That's one he's got to knock down.
Takes it inside. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
First personal foul, first team foul.
And he makes the first.
At the line for 2, Mitchell.
Good on both.
And what an advantage. You really feel like you can always trust him when he's at the line.
If you're just tuning in, we played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. To the left side wing. Trains the three-pointer.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Here's Mitchell Long. Going inside. Pass to Forbes. Here's Gr.A. That's in for the first basket of the game after 3 attempts.
Well, that's just... their first make in 5 attempts. Maybe that bucket can ignite their offense.
The quick look, no good that time. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. Pass to Harrell. 5 on the clock. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. First trip to the line for him here.
Team foul.
No good on the free throw.
Wow. What, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe. First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. From outside the arc. Score of the basket is third after 5 shots.
Man, he's having quite the quarter, converting at a really high percentage.
To the middle. And Forbes has it in the corner. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
Up to the right wing. Can't hit from in close. And there's the drive. Mitchell Long can't get it to go. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
Yeah, and that's maybe something that should be called more. We see a lot of moving screens in today's NBA.
Here's Gr.A. And botches the dunk. And here's the break. Moving it up. And the slam by Williams.
Any chance you get, you want to put yourself in a position to succeed, and that's what he did there.
Well, converting on those transition opportunities is just so important. A bit early to pick up foul number 2. He's got to be on his... best behavior now.
And that's going to be out of bounds. And they'll keep possession.
Great energy on the deflection and a good job disrupting their offense.
Yeah, there's nothing easy on offense. Coaches love seeing that kind of hustle on the defensive end.
Harold drives in. And the shot goes in.
Well, the screen is what gave him space to make his move.
Williams, that's good.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
Out left to the wing. Pass to Mitchell Long. Here's Gr.A. Now here's Harrell. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Start it.
He's 0 of 2 at the line in this one. And timeout called by Chris Finch. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. So both teams making some changes here. That one is off. He hits the second from the line. Beyond the arc. Bangs home the trifecta. 10 points for him.
He's been reliable from the floor, and that's reflected on the scoreboard.
Jones drives in. Pass to Harrell. Latre. That one's a miss. His third shot of the game. He's made one of them. Lets a floater go. Misses from close range.
Well, you have to like their work on the boards, Kevin, particularly here to start the game.
Nice fake, but the layup off the mark. Down low. Great D that time from Harold. Jones for three. The shot misses. To the inside. Here's Hale. Gumbrys grabs the miss.
Honestly, guys, that's a shot you expect your players to make.
Pass to Jones. Inside. It's good from in tight.
That was just a perfect possession, getting it in tight for the high percentage shot.
A baseline J. Diving in. And he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time. The whistle blowing. The first one falls. Both shots good from the stripe. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Pass to Harold. Balls through. He's now made 2 of 4.
And that assist got him a little nod from his teammate after that one.
A nice shot by Kavanaugh.
Unselfish basketball. That's what coaches love to see.
Jones drives in. Foul call. Looked like the D didn't get there in time, and he'll shoot free throws. This is his first free throw of the game.
Away team foul. Hale.
And so Jones nails both of them. 12 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Kavanaugh. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Kavanaugh's got his second bucket of the night.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
They're scoring fast and furious as we end the first quarter. Up. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And looking at what we've seen so far, guys, from the visiting team, what do you think?
Way to set the table. Offensively, they dominated on the interior.
Well, if they're going to be that ferocious inside, this defense is in for a long night.
Now here's Flynn. Pass to Kavanaugh. Count it. Good. Kavanaugh's got 6. Jones looking for an opening. The shot from the low post is good.
Well, you love assisted hoops. That's good offense.
To the middle. A 3. Flynn misses. And even 3-on-3 break. And now we've got the intentional foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
And so Mitch Johnson decides to call timeout. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out.
Substitution on the court.
And here in the second with about a minute and a half gone by. Shot clock at 5. Jones with picked up by Flynn. That one's off. He starts the game with a miss. To the paint. And he makes that one.
Textbook. Nice pass, great catch, even better finish.
And timeout called by Chris Finch. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. And Greg, you were a point guard. How has that position evolved over the years?
Well, if you think of how much more of the court that has to be covered and the style, you have to score more now to play the position. I think shooting becomes incredibly important. And then defensively, with all the switching, you got to be able to hold up against size and play all over the floor.
First one falls for him. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. So it's the visitors now. They lead by 4. To the inside. Here's Kavanaugh. Misses the hole and is now 3 for 4. Down low. Back to Harrell. Rebound by Mitchell. They'll double him with Harrell. To the middle. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Personal foul. First team foul.
He's off on the first. And he sinks the second. We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Fires for 3. Scored the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
Well, the defense was a little soft. He felt free to take that shot.
Tries it from 9. Here's Williams. Got him with the pump fake, but couldn't finish.
And now only 1 away from being in the penalty.
First personal foul. Third team foul.
And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. To the left wing. Mitchell outside. To the inside. Williams gets the bucket. Williams has got 6.
Hey, I like the unselfishness. If someone has a better opportunity, make the next pass.
With the drive. No good.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
That's no good, and he's 3 for 5. Inside. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed.
Precise delivery on the pass. Led him perfect.
And stolen by Harrell. Out to the right wing. Takes a 3. Rebound by Williams. Mitchell outside. And the call on the shot sends him to the line.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
So it's both teams making substitutions here.
And they're really getting more points at the free throw line here in the second quarter.
Here's Harrell. That shot no good. Can't get it to go. He's made 4 and just missed his 4th. To the paint. Here's Gr.A. Three-pointer. And Kavanaugh pulls it down. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
And, folks, he did not luck into that one. He knew just where he wanted to be to grab that backboard.
Pass to Gr.A. Here is Forbes. Over to the left wing. Another shot. Gr.A. no good.
And hard work on the glass. Once again, guys, they put a lot of effort and focus on the backboard.
Well, so far, he hasn't had the same luck from deep in this one.
And that one's good. Mitru Long.
And defensively, that's just not going to cut it.
Pass to Kavanaugh. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. And he's got his first free throw of the game. That free throw, no good. And that trip coming up empty. Missing both.
That's a rarity for him, not being able to cash in on the trip to the line.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
Add another make to his scoring column. His 5th basket of the game. Now shooting 5 of 11.
Look, you love to see this kind of team chemistry. Let's see more of that.
Into the lane. Pass to Mitru Long. Inside. Harrell. And that one drops for him. Harrell's got 7 points.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
It's intercepted. And they're pushing it up. Here's Forbes. Rebound by Mitchell. There's 45 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. And it goes down 2 points. He's got 8.
And I'll bet his percentage is pretty high from that range.
Here's Mitru Long. To the wing right side. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Harrell. Off target at the rim.
Another rebound hauled in. They're hitting the glass with a lot of passion.
Here's Kavanaugh. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
Yeah, I'd consider calling timeout right away after that one. The defense has to be better there.
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. Mitru Long surveying the floor. And the layup's good off the glass.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Yeah, I like how they're establishing their interior presence right away. That's going to collapse the defense and create other opportunities.
Here is Forbes. Pass to Kulboka. Pick by Harrell. To the middle. And Harrell shoves it in.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
And guys, you cannot allow that in a close game. You have to make it harder than that.
Number 5.
And you got to love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grind-it-out game.
To the right side. Pass to Mitru Long. Lock at 6. Ford with the steal. Pull up Jay. And the jumper is good. Ford's got his first points in this one. Third quarter of basketball, about a minute and a half in. Right wing. Down low. Here's Mitru Long. And Harrell wide open. He shoots. His three-pointer's off the mark. The 3. Kulboka grabs the miss.
This shot's just, it's not there right now. With this team leading, perhaps, let's focus on some other areas of the game.
From the arc. No good that time.
It's almost like he's trying to make things hard on himself. He's just got to slow the game down, try to get some easy ones.
To the inside. Shot's good by Williams. Williams has got 8 points.
Man, just adding insult to injury. He just waltzes inside and extends this lead.
Well, it's not going to get any easier if they can't improve their defensive intensity. They got to show some fight.
Gr.A. No good with the layup.
And another miss. Oof. He's having a really ugly game.
Yeah, about as ugly as you can have. You're right.
And even if you risk a foul, the D has to play him tougher when he gets it that deep.
Yeah, once he gets the ball in that spot, help has to be very quick to rotate over.
To the paint. Here's Forbes. Nails the baby hook. He's got 5.
And that tells the tale here today, guys. Throughout this game, they've been able to get the ball in tight and finish. Looking to make plays for others. We've seen this from him all night.
Yeah, when there's been an open man, he's found him. And you love to see a guy dishing it like this.
And it's Harrell missing. Inside. A nice shot by Kavanaugh. Kavanaugh's got 6 in the quarter.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
Pass to Kulboka. Looking to get back on track here. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
First personal foul.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
At the line for 2.
And he makes both free throws. So, Greg, in 2021, the NBA creating the Kareem Abdul-Jabbar Social Justice Champion Awards. It's so great to recognize the work that's being done by so many NBA players.
It does, Kevin. And these players who are not just giving back, but giving a voice to the less fortunate and trying to shape policy towards justice and equality.
Right now, let's take a moment here to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Thanks, Kevin. Basketball is a beautiful game, but Commissioner Adam Silver said the most important part from our standpoint is ensuring that there's always competitive tension on the floor. Fans like the physical aspect that comes with this game. We don't want that to be lost. Back over to you, Kevin.
Keeping that edge. Thanks so much for the report, Allie. Pass to Ford from downtown. The shot's good on the assist by Flynn.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Hits the three-point bomb. Kulboka's got 7 points.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
And stolen by Harrell. Here's Forbes. The layup off target.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
The shot by Mitchell, no good. An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg, I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
And so Mitch Johnson decides to call timeout. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. Here's Mitchell Long. He has 6. Out to the right wing. Harrell down low.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
A jump hook. He can't get that one to fall.
Not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
Here's Flynn. That shot missing. And they're staring at a sizable deficit.
And still within reach, though, that they don't have to rush things.
Back to Forbes. Pass to Mitchell Long. Just 5 to shoot. Jacks up a 3. Flynn grabs the miss. And they call an illegal screen here.
And guys, point of emphasis for the league is to really crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, and yet we still see it a lot. It's a tough thing to police.
Now here's Jones. Lets it go with the three. Buries the long-range jumper.
Well, when you give him room like that, just expect it to go in.
They need this one, and he stuffs it. What a pass to set him up.
Yeah, I love the communication and the chemistry between those teams.
And that one misses. 50 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Puts the move on. He takes it up and lays it in. 8 points for him.
I mean, it's just fun to sit back and enjoy watching him operate. And that's what it looked like the D was doing as well. They're just sitting back and watching.
Buries it from three-point range.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Bolchoridis. Oh, my goodness, with no time left on the clock.
Without a moment to spare, he cuts this one out.
What poise, what focus.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth and final quarter.
Number 33, third personal foul, first team foul.
Here's Hale. No good on the quick three.
And look, he's had an off night, but it won't matter as long as they hold on to this lead.
Jones from outside. The shot that time, not on target. From past the arc. Doesn't go that time. Out to the right wing. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Fires the three. That one's not going to go. We've played just over 1 minute here in the fourth quarter. Here's Hale. Nice shot from 10 feet out.
And really, that's what you want every time down the floor. A simple, high-percentage shot.
Ball stolen. For three. Drills the three-pointer.
Well, that's now his third triple of the game. First here in this second half.
And we've got a timeout called from Chris Finch. There was no hesitating. He wants to talk to the team right now. It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Allie LaForce.
I was able to listen in on what Chris Finch was going over with his team. He said to them, "You guys look defeated out there. Wake up. This game is far from over, but I need you all to believe that. I need you to fight for one another right now."
All right, Allie, thanks. Game moves along. 2 minutes gone here in the fourth. Good.
And they're getting points. They're getting stops. And this is how they'd like to play all the time.
Great example of how to build a lead and then sustain it. You win games on both ends of the floor.
And he drops in the layup off the glass.
I'll tell you, it's one thing to do this at home, another to do it in a hostile environment.
It sure is. They've certainly accepted the challenge. The trick now is to sustain this effort. Well, the defense gave that away. He's a skilled shooter who you have to contest at the arc.
To the middle. Tries it from 19. Here's the three. They get it back. And Mitchell is right there.
They are just killing them on the interior.
In the corner, Harrell with it. Kicks it out to Jones. Off target from three-point range.
Well, I hate to say it, but he hasn't done a lot to help their cause tonight. He's been a little erratic from the floor.
Second team foul.
Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. There's a good screen. Out to the wing. And stolen by Harrell.
That's only the first turnover, guys. He's been safe as an option for them at the offensive end.
Jones, no one around him. Gr.A. Knocked loose. Mitchell with the steal. Here's Kavanaugh. And he drew the blocking foul. He'll go to the line for 2.
First personal foul.
That free throw missing.
Home team foul.
Second free throw, no good. Pass to Gr.A. Shoots the 3. On the wing, Jones. It's good from long range. Jones has got 6 here in this quarter.
Yeah, and after not making any triples in the first half, that's his second since the break.
Knocks down the 3 ball.
And certainly they are not hesitating, letting it fly from deep here in the second half.
Basket good.
The coach loves seeing chances from that range. Work that inside area.
Puts up a deep 3. Gr.A. grabs the miss.
And when you are as good a shooter as he is, you have to have the confidence to take that shot. It might not always fall.
That's one of those heat check shots, and heat check is a synonym for bad shot.
Jacks up a 3. It's good.
Well, he's already hit more 3s since halftime than he did in the whole first half. He might have figured something out.
Puts up the 3. Knocks down the 3.
And he is starting to turn it on now after that slow start.
Shot clock at 6. Swiped it away. For 3. The 3 goes down.
Hey, if you leave a great shooter open, you deserve to get by.
From deep. 3. Good.
Guys, he's been a one-man air raid coming at them time and time again.
Well, what I love about his three-point shooting is the spacing that he's adding. It makes things a lot easier for everyone else.
Fires the 3. And it misses.
Well defended that time. He's a shooter that the D has to close down on quickly when he's ready to pull the trigger.
There's a screen by Williams. And, yep, that's going to be a flagrant foul. Unnecessary contact.
And, Kevin, that's a pretty dangerous play right there. I mean, I don't like to see a player put an opponent in harm's way, as much as you just saw him do there. Glad they pinned a flagrant on it.
Yeah, you're right, Greg. The officials were all over it. They weren't going to let him off the hook that time. Well, going into a promising draft like this past summer, Greg, are losing teams trying to secure that lottery ticket to the stars?
Well, you look at the last, 4.5 decades worth of champions. Only 5 of those teams were led by a player taken outside the top 7 in the draft. So you can see why teams are trying to draft so high.
He's off from 3. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
And it's just competing. You know, giving your best when it matters most.
Yeah, they've got clutch guys on this team, and they never let up. Outside, Jones. Pass to Gr.A.
to the wing on the left. 6 to shoot. And here's Jones. And he can't stop the run as he misses. 6-second difference between shot and gameplay. Here's Hale. Sinks the three-pointer.
Yeah, they sucked the energy out of this arena. Tremendous effort on the road.
Yeah, and winning games on the road is huge, especially when you get them in such a convincing fashion.
The visiting club takes the win on the road. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it.
They sure didn't. I mean, they just rolled to this win. They made it look really easy. What an efficient performance at both ends.
And that'll do it, folks.